All right, with that in mind, the Owyhee Storm boys basketball team joins us in studio hours after claiming another 6A title. How are we feeling tonight, guys?
Feeling great.
Yeah. I don't know who wants to take this one first, but you guys didn't leave any doubt in the 6A title game last night. What happened against Lake City? Because I think a lot of people thought that Lake City might be able to compete a little bit, but you guys were up 40 in the third. Like, what happened?
Yeah, they also thought they could compete with us too, and that worked to our advantage. They thought they could run up and down with us, and when we go 9 deep into our bench, teams not only rotate like 5-6 players. On day 3 of the tournament, your legs are gonna be shot. So them running up and down with us really worked to our advantage and got us out to an early lead.
Yeah. How cool is it that not only are you the state champs, but you didn't lose to a team from the state of Idaho all season long? I mean, that's pretty significant bragging rights, I would assume, Bodie.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the expectation going in. I mean, not saying that every game is going to be a cakewalk for us. Like, that's not the mentality that we go in.
Yeah.
But
it took everybody's best shot at times this year too. I mean, you had targets on your back.
And we know that, and that's what we say every week. When we're in film sessions, we know that we're going to get every team's best shot. So we got to go into it with a good headspace and just go in for a battle every night. And yeah, we were able to take care of business this year, and yeah, I mean, we had a great year, great end of the year. So,
you know, obviously, you guys were perfect against teams against Idaho. The legacy the school has built out at this point. You guys haven't lost a conference game at home yet, but you've got to face off with some top talent from around the country. I know some top 10 ranked high school teams in the nation. What did that do for you guys in the early season that made it easier to reach these goals at the end of the season?
I think it just gave us different looks on the season. You're either playing a really small, fast team or a really big and slow team, or even both with how good the teams we were playing. And I think that helped us throughout the year when it came down to the stretch where we're playing close games all year, that when it comes to playoffs and the games are close, that we know what to do in that situation. We've been in that situation where instead I feel like other teams, they'll play a lot smaller schools, and I feel with us doing it differently helped us in the end.
I know the expectations have been set of kind of state or nothing at this point, but after 3 rings for some of you guys and fewer for guys who haven't been with the team as long, does it get old? Is it still just as fun every time to be able to raise that championship and take home another banner?
I feel like every time you win, it's fun. I mean, no one likes losing, but when you win it all again, it's like I feel like for us, it's more of a relief. Like, oh, we did it. Like, the expectations are that high, but it's still fun. Like, it's still, you gotta love celebrating winning.
I go back, this is a while ago, but there's actually a girls basketball player that came through Mountain View High School. Her name was Destiny Slocum, and she was a national recruit, and she said it was always her goal to make sure that, you know, Idaho just wasn't a flyover state when it came to basketball. Jace, I know you're kind of from a basketball family.
Yeah.
For you guys getting out on that national stage, what's it like when the team from Idaho shows up? And what's it like how you maybe change a little perception when you leave?
It definitely gives us a bigger name, especially when we're playing against top 10 teams in the country and we're actually competing against them. Like, no one expects us to even come close to them, but at half, at fourth quarter, we're still up, and then, we keep it close with the top 10 team in the country, and it just shows like, okay, Idaho is better than what people think, you know, and it shows people that, you know, we didn't just, you know, succeed because it's Idaho. We succeed because we've put in the work, and it shows.
That's what
national.
I mean. The program you guys are building is significant. Andy and what he's done as the head coach and the program he's built has just been phenomenal. Now, 2 of you actually have 3 rings, right?
Yes, sir.
So to know that you're a part of this tradition and now you're going to pass it off to the next class, what is it like being a part of this, though, this special program? I mean, you guys only been around for 4 years and you have 3 rings.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's insane to think about. I think, yeah, like you're saying, like the 4 years, building the legacy, the tradition of winning. I think it's something special to be part of, that where people don't even get to win a state championship or then get to the state championship. Like winning 3 of those is just something that you'll keep to ourselves. Like, I'll remember for the rest of my life. It's something very important.
You know, you guys were able to do that despite losing Liam Campbell, a D1 player for St. Mary's, and Jackson Rasmussen, another tremendous guy. But it really was like you guys didn't miss a beat out there. What's special about this team that no matter what, you guys are able to regroup, come together, and continue to be the best team in the state of Idaho?
Yeah, for sure. I would just say it's the trust we have in each other. Like, this squad is probably our most connected we've been in the 4 years I've been here, and in the close games, we can really trust each other, and we can really go to anyone on our team. So I'd say, like, the trust we have with this team has really put us over, like, that next step.
And to add on to that, I just think it just shows that everyone at Owyhee, from varsity level to the JV to sports-ott, is everyone's in the gym every day. I feel like we have really good younger guys that are on the come up, and they're doing that is because they put in the hard work and they've seen what hard work does and that it pays off.
Yeah, and to piggyback on that, we have guys, like, sacrificing a lot. Like, we have a couple kids on our JV team that could be starting on other varsity schools. And I mean, our JV goes and plays varsity tournaments and wins varsity tournaments. So, like, everyone's sacrificing a lot at Owyhee, and it's just next man up mentality. So when those two left, it was just who's up next, basically.
I'll get you out of here on this one, guys. We always like to ask, what do you do to celebrate, and who's excited to go to school tomorrow? I don't know how often it is you're super excited to wake up and go to school, especially on a Monday, but I'm assuming it's pretty cool walking in the halls after you win a state title.
No, it's definitely, I think it's more crazy to think about, like, oh, I don't have practice after school anymore. I got all this
You sure
extra
about
time.
that? You guys check your text messages?
Yeah,
Andy gonna hit you up?
We got a couple time off, but
Good.
it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah. Well,
I
guys,
don't know about school tomorrow. I don't.
that's hilarious. Guys, we appreciate it. Heck of a season. Again, 6A champs, undefeated against teams from the state of Idaho. You're up 40 in the state title game. You left no doubt this year. Congrats on another title.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
guys.
Thank you.